Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to the last video in our series of IELTS Task 1 sample essay reviews. In this series, we've reviewed all the videos that you may possibly get, which are line graphs, pie charts, tables, processes, and bar charts. And today, the last one we're going to review is a diagram or plan. So here is the essay and the plan diagram that we're going to use. As you can see, it is a town centre in a town called Islip. And this is as it is now. This is as it's going to be after it has been developed. So we can see here planned development changes, lots of different words we can use, excuse me. And we have the title. The maps below show the center of a small town called Islip as it is now and plans for its development. So, title, as we've done in all the videos, we paraphrase the title. So I've changed maps to diagrams, the center to the central area, and plans for its development to proposed changes. So we have the diagrams illustrate some proposed changes to the central area of the town of Islip. So that's nicely paraphrased. Then we go to our overview. If you look at the map, you can see that we have a main road here, and that main road disappears because it becomes a ring road. So looking at the two maps, you can see that as being a big difference. And the other big difference is that these shops remain here, but these shops remain, but these shops get converted into lots of different other things. Plus there's some other adjustments which we can look at. So it is clear that the principal change to the town will be the construction of a ring road around the centre. Various other developments with regards to shops and housing will accompany the building of this road. So what we've said is the main change is going to be the road, and there are going to be other things accompanying it. That's enough. So overview, principal change, other developments. Principal change is the road, other developments are shops, car parking, bus station, etc. So we begin. Looking at the map of Islip as it is now, so that's a clear indication to begin with that we're going to talk about this now. We can see that a main road runs through the centre from east to west. There's your map, remember? The second map shows the planned pedestrianisation of this road. So the road's going to disappear, and where the road was is going to be pedestrianised. Traffic will be diverted onto a dual carriageway that will form a ring around the town centre. So traffic that was here is going to be diverted onto this dual carriageway. Okay, so paragraph 1 is current road and proposed road. So we've covered the road. The second paragraph, so we begin. Currently, there is a row of shops along either side of the main road. Correct. However, it appears that the shops along the north side of the new pedestrian street will be demolished. will be demolished. So we're using future simple to make way for a bus station, shopping centre, car park, and new housing area. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The shops along the south side of the street will remain, but it seems that the town's car park will be reduced in size. So the town's park, sorry, not car park, I read that incorrectly. The town's park will be reduced. So the park is there. Clearly we can see it will be reduced in size so that more new houses can be built here. New housing, because the new housing is in this area. This is reduced, so we can say that this is being reduced so new housing can be built here. So new houses can be built within the ring road. Now, there are houses here and houses here. There's housing here already and housing here and the school. This hasn't really changed much. There's a road here which might form part of the ring road, but we don't really need to comment on that because they're not the main things. So we've covered the main things. So changes to the other structures and things that will remain. 187 words, so that covers us for quantity, and we've covered everything that we need to know. So you can see the legend in the green. We have location direction, because this will be a big part of these kind of essays, is your use of location, how you describe where things are. So those references are in green. Building and structures, the references, the town is a town, so it's a structure, many structures together. Ring road, shops, houses, main road, traffic, dual carriageway, etc. So most of those things are in red, and future actions are highlighted with simple future tense, will. Planned means future, so we haven't just used the future simple all the time. We've varied it a little. We've said the planned pedestrianisation. But for the rest of it, simple future is fine, because these things will happen. We don't need to use lots of complicated future grammar. We can just use a couple of simple things. They will be demolished to make way for this. This will remain, and something will be reduced. So new houses can be built. I haven't said they will be built. I've changed it a little bit. They can be built there because there is space available. So we've changed it from saying will to can. So we've varied the future a little bit, but a proposed plan is going to incorporate a lot of use of the future. So we've used it adequately. So the secret to scoring well is planning. How to organize your overview, because your body paragraphs will be based on this. So decide how you're going to describe the present, how you're going to decide the future. That's very important. How are you going to put these things together? How are you going to link things to assure the logical flow? Remember, the flow is part of the cohesion, coherence, so that's also important. So points to use to check the essay against. Vocabulary is not too complex but accurate. They use the present and the future well and in variation. So the objective is to accurately describe the current layout and the proposed changes, which he or she does, meaning the writer. Uses mixed grammar, simple and complex sentences, and uses prepositional phrases well. Examples: around the center, from east to west. And the present and simple is appropriate for this task. The data is grouped into current and proposed in each paragraph. Paragraphed effectively by highlighting two things. One is the road and two is the other thing, and writing a now and proposed for each element. So in the first paragraph, we have the road. Now, future. In the second paragraph, we have the other things, now, future. The overview is very simple, but describes the plan accurately. And overall, the essay describes the existing and proposals accurately with the appropriate language. Okay, so that's the end of this final lesson. There will be more to follow on different topics, covering all elements. So please subscribe. If this is the first time you've seen one of our videos, please subscribe to the channel, like it, dislike it, comment, click the notification button so you'll be informed when a new video is released. Also, visit our website. We have our regular website with lots of information, and we have some online courses that are very cost effective, I will say. So you can study IELTS at your own pace. We have 20-hour courses and 10-hour courses, and also a supplementary grammar course that applies to IELTS that goes with it. So take a visit to our site and have a look at our courses, and maybe you might prefer to do one of these courses where you can study at your own pace for a low cost, and you can also supplement that by using the material on our website and also our YouTube channel. So thank you for your time, and see you in another video.